Hey, you guys. Smoke the Cap. Thank you for joining me again on my video. I just wanted to hurry up and get this one done because I'm really over the series at this point. Excuse me. We only have 2 more signs left in this series, the Capricorn woman and how she relates to the other signs, the male versions. And like I said, I only have 2 left, so I'm like, I really want to get through it. So hopefully I can do this one today, and maybe if I have enough time I can do the other one, but I doubt it. But I'm gonna definitely finish this one, the Capricorn woman and the Aquarius man, and then we'll move on to the last one, which is the Pisces, because I don't have too much to say about a Pisces man. So that's why I'm hoping that I can hurry up and be done with this. The Aquarius man is a little bit different because I have a few things to say about him, because I really wonder and question the Aquarius man and their reasoning for the reason why they do the things they do. Anyway, so like I said, thank you for coming to this video. Go ahead and press like. If you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and leave me some comments below. Comments below are always welcome, because you're not only giving me advice, but you're giving people who I know advice, because I kind of take what you guys tell me and forward it into other situations when someone comes to me with a question about a sign that they're possibly dating or that they're trying to understand. And that's what this whole channel is about, understanding, you know, signs related to mainly the Capricorn woman, because that's who I am and that's how I'm going to relate to them. But also just so you can kind of, from what I'm seeing in my comments, it seems like a lot of females just want that reassurance that they're not tripping. And I get it, because as a Capricorn female, I often think that I'm bugging out or I'm tripping on something, and that's not even the case. It's not in my head. You men of the zodiac be doing some shit, and sometimes you guys are just good men, period. But nonetheless, let's just jump on in it, because I've already talked for about 2 minutes just on the strength of nothing. So if you're watching this video today, you're curious about the Capricorn woman and the Aquarius man. I have to laugh because every time I think about Aquarius, they just, one whole sentence comes to my mind, and it's, you get on my damn nerves. You get on my damn nerves, Aquarius, because oh my god, you're just all over the place. You're just all over the place. And if you're not all over the place, then you're no place that anybody can find you. And that's frustrating, because you're so hard to figure out. You guys try so hard, or maybe you're not trying, maybe it's just who you are, but you men try so hard, you Aquarius men, to be different, that you isolate yourself. You isolate yourself from people who really like you, who really care about you, and I don't understand why. Sometimes I say to myself, well, maybe this is a guy who he just really wants what he wants. And if it's not what he wants, he's not going to settle. And if that's what it is, then I understand. Because as a Capricorn woman, I'm a lot that way, so I get it. But then there's times where it's like, you're so confusing, because I guess I'll just go into the story, you guys, of the Aquarius. The one Aquarius that I did like, we never really made it official. And he still like will text me every now and then. Not text me, but he'll hit me up on like social media, which you guys already know if you've been watching my videos. Hitting me up on social media is a no-go. I don't do the social media relationships. I don't do that's fake. I mean, why would you hit me up on social media when you can clearly just hit me up in a text message? Be for real. So anywho, let's jump into this story, because this is a good one, you guys. This is a good story. Okay, so I started working at this job, right, at the airport. And at the airport, the job I did, I worked in a bookstore. And I love this job, you guys. This is one of my favorite jobs, just because it was a bookstore. Like, I love books. If you're watching this and you want to know what I'm into, I love books. I love books. I will read a good book over watching TV or looking at videos or whatever any day. You know, that's why I'm starting to like YouTube a little different now, because on YouTube, And some people might not like her, but Kaya, she does story time, and I love, 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 love her story time. It's like Oprah's book club or something, and you need to check it out. Check out Kaya's page. I think I can't think of what her YouTube page is called, but every Tuesday she posts out of her book that she wrote, Ignoring the Signs. It's a good book though. And I ain't gonna tell you the story. You need to go to Kaya's page, check it out, and when you get to Kaya's page, let her know that I sent you, so Kaya can know that her girl is looking out for her. We both Florida girls, so we got that going. I met her before, I think twice. I met Kaya. She's really down to earth, and she's a cool girl. You know, people give her a lot of flack for some BS, but that's on them. Anyways, let's go back to the story, right? Because I know that's why y'all here. This is a good story though, because this guy, he really, I like him. So, okay, Mr. Aquarius. Okay, so like I said, I'm working at the airport. I'm working in the bookstore at the airport, and I like this job, right? So my first few days or whatever, they were kind of rough, but I paid it no mind. As far as when I say kind of rough, it was like people at that job were lazy. That's the only way I can sum it up. They were lazy. You know, I worked the night shift, so I closed at night, and sometimes they would act like they wouldn't want to come and close the store down, mainly because it was a new store and we had all new people, and they felt like, oh, who do they think? It was on some real, like, I hate to talk shit about Dallas because I like Dallas at the same time, but sometimes Dallas people be tripping on some really dumb, petty shit. And this was one of those situations. Like, they wouldn't want to close the store down because, oh, they weren't getting, supposedly, oh, we don't get paid to close your store. How don't you get paid to close my store when you're on an hourly income? I don't get that. You know, people just do dumb shit. And the Aquarius dude was one of the people he was the one that told me that. He was like, well, we don't get paid to close your store now. And I was like, what the fuck? Petty. Because I don't understand how you don't get paid when you're getting paid by the hour. If you're a salary person, then that's different. But you're not salary. You're paid by the hour. So you get paid to do whatever the fuck they tell you to do. If just to be real with you. You know. But anyway, so the first time I saw this Aquarius, he came to shut down my store. And it was instant attraction. His friend, or he called him his cousin, was with him. And all the girls liked the cousin for some reason. I never liked the cousin. The cousin was he's one of those dudes that's from the hood, but think that he's better than people in the hood. Even his mama was like a ghetto piece of trash. I hope he watched this video so he can see that I said it about his mom. Because I've seen your mom before, and she's trash. Like, the bitch is a little maid on the low. Like, clean up this, do that hoe. Like, bitch, she'd probably be at the trap house all day trying to get a free piece of crack or some shit. Like, I'm sorry, yeah. With him, I did not like him, okay? And that's a whole nother situation, but he tried me, and that's why I don't have no problem trying him now. But anyway, so the dude comes in, the Aquarius comes into my store to shut it down, and you guys, he wasn't, like, body-wise, he didn't have, like, the perfect body like Mr. Capricorn, you know, Mr. Beautiful, but that's in my other videos. Y'all need to go watch Mr. Beautiful's video, because Mr. Capricorn is so beautiful to me. And I'm not saying it just because I'm a Capricorn, but I'm just telling you. So anyway, so Mr. Aquarius, he comes into my store, and like I said, his body wasn't the best body, but first of all, his face, so cute. Something about Aquarius men, they have like this childlike look to them. It's like the dude that you daydreamed about all the time with this dreamy ass face. Aquarius men have this dreamy face to them. It's so dreamy. He was dreamy, you guys, the face wise, like his smile, everything. I was like, oh my God. And it's so funny because he kind of looked like Mr. Beautiful a little bit in the face. Like, they have the same features, so maybe I'm attracted to guys that look that way. But he also had body full of tattoos, and I noticed it because his shirt was a little unbuttoned, and I saw tattoos here, and then I saw all on his arms. So That's my type right there, y'all. When they got tats all over, ooh, that just does something to me. I don't know, especially if the tattoos mean something, because some people will get tattoos and it just be a bunch of bullshit. But most dudes that I know that have many, many tattoos like that, the ones that I know, they mean something. It's like a story on their body. It's telling you about them and things that they've been through. So, I was looking. I was like, what's that? Just to conversate with them, and conversation was pretty good, but he was shy. Aquarius men are shy, you guys. They're really, really shy. Every Aquarius man that I've ever dealt with has been shy. They are super, super shy. This is Aquarius in a nutshell. They keep you as a friend. They keep you on this friend level so they can feel comfortable with you. Because once you become a girl that they're interested or they're dating or liking, they flip to this shy, introverted, I can't talk, I don't know what to say. And I'm saying this because my son is Aquarius and I deal with it all the time. He's 16 years old and my son is so shy when it comes to girls. He's always asking me, Mom, what do I say? What do I do? And I'm like, son, first of all, you gotta relax. Just relax. It's just a girl. What Redman told them on How High, it's just some pussy. Like, calm down. But you know what I mean? You ain't gotta get all worked up by some pussy. Excuse my language, but I'm just being real. Like, that's how Aquarius, I'm learning through my son a lot of ways of the Aquarius, because Aquarius is one of those signs that's so hard for me to figure out. But anyways, back to the story. So me and the guy, we meet, like I said, at work, and we're just flirting here and there. It's nothing serious, you guys, that was going on for a long time. Then me and my supervisor got into it at the job. She decided to move me from the bookstore to the shade store. Who the fuck wants to work in the shade store? Like, who does that all day? And then the shade store is like an open concept. It was just bullshit all the way around, but that's a whole nother situation. But Mr. Aquarius was the supervisor of the shade store. So I guess I done manifested him into my life more by, thinking about him a lot, because I really would think about him a lot. And he would follow me on my Snapchat, so every video I was posting was really for him, because I really liked him. So boom, this is when the real shit starts happening, right? When I get over to his store. So I get over to his store and I notice there's another girl there. She likes him. She always tries to flirt with him. She's a Virgo. And we'll get on that. But she was a Virgo and she was just flirting with him. And he would just laugh it off, but I don't think he ever really took her serious. And I say that because how me and him ended up, let me tell you what happened, you guys. Oh my God, I am so old. I know I'm acting like a little girl. I'm probably blushing with this story, but one day me and Mr. Aquarius were talking or whatnot, and he was like, you want to walk with me to go turn in something? It was something that we need to take upstairs. And I was like, sure, no problem. So we go, I'm just chilling. I'm just walking with him at this point, right? Remind you, me and him have really had no type of real kind of contact. I sent him a few little sexy lingerie pictures, no nudes or anything, but we was just social media friends and friends at work. You feel me? We would flirt a little bit, but nothing to the extreme. He would say things to me like, damn, when you gonna let me taste that? Or, especially if I was looking real cute at work that day, he'll say a little slick little comment and it'll catch me off guard, because I just was like, what does he want? Like, is he really interested or what? So like I said, this particular day, he decides to, oh my God, I'm telling you guys all of my business, but that's not what thing that Capricorn girls do. Y'all have to know that. But anyways, let's just get into it. So we go upstairs and turn in whatever we were turning in. And then once we did that, honey, we got on the elevator, and when we got on the elevator, Mr. Aquarius just kissed me. He just came out of nowhere and started kissing me, and see, that was a good kiss. Like, oh my God, he started kissing me. It just popped back in my head again. I just felt that whole emotion all over again. He started kissing me, and oh my God, oh, great kisser, great kisser. The next thing I know, he went downtown on the elevator, you guys, at work in the middle of the day. Like, he didn't even care. He pressed the button that he knew would take us all the way to the top. And he knew, like, he was like, okay, if we press. And so I was like, he might have did this before. But he pressed the button, and that took us all the way to the top. And when it took us to the top, we just was on the elevator. He was like, if somebody pressed the button, then it'll move down, we could stop. And I was like, okay, but girl, he picked me up, put me on his shoulders, and went up. I mean, he went to work, you guys. I was like, oh shit, I wasn't gonna stop it. No, I ain't stopping it, because these are fantasy things. Like, Capricorn girls, we have fantasies in our brains all the time about, and I don't know about you, Capricorn girl, but me, my fantasy is always at a workplace. I love to do it at work. Like, if my man called me, like I had a Leo man one time, he used to call me on break every day. Baby, come outside. I'm coming, baby. I'll be back, y'all. Like, that's my shit. Doing it at work, doing it on break, that's my shit right there, yo. So yeah, so he ate the box at work on the elevator. Somebody pressed the button, and we started going down, and he stopped, and he went to the side of the, no, matter of fact, he was standing by me. I'm lying. He was still standing by me, and we was looking at each other, because I was like, I know this elevator smelled a little fishy. Not that my pussy smell like fish, but y'all know what I mean. Like, it smelled like sex up in that bitch. I know it did. So I was like, whatever. So we get out the elevator or whatever. I'm like, damn. Now I'm on him, girl. I'm like a bee looking for the honey. Now every time I'm trying to make sure I look so good at work now, and every time he come by, I'm looking at him. I'm doing my eyes like this. But I'm gonna tell you how Aquarius do me, girl. He act like we were still the same friends. Like nothing had ever happened, girl. He was just playing it so cool. I'm texting him and barely getting response. I mean, he would respond, but barely. That's another thing about Aquarius, man. And the reason why I know this is Aquarius trait, because all Aquariuses that I know do this. And even my son. Like, my son will be dating a girl, and he will not text her all day. And I'm like, son, what do you know, did you talk to your girlfriend? And he was like, oh, I forgot to text her back. I'm like, really, son? But it's because Aquarius men, in my opinion, they don't live in the, oh, let me try to text you and call you. They live in a moment. Even I have a brother that's Aquarius too. My brother can go days, almost a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month without a phone, and would not give a damn about who he don't talk to. He just, if you're not if he don't see you every day, he don't care. So I don't want to make an excuse for an Aquarius dude, because it's not cool to not text a girl back or text a woman back or follow up with her or whatever you're supposed to do in these relationships. That's what I mean with Aquarius. It seems like to me like they're so unorthodox. They don't care about the normal shit that people do. You're not going to put them in a standard of, oh yeah, normally a man texts his girl every day, all day. Aquarius going to do the opposite. He ain't going to do that. You know what I mean? It would have to be like a Gucci Man and Keisha Kiora situation where he go to prison and he don't got nobody to talk to every day, so he call your ass every day. That's when he going to call you every day. But Aquarius dude ain't checking on a bitch every day like that. Calling a bitch every day, because Aquarius is friends with everybody, so he don't need to talk to you all day every day. And maybe I'm wrong, so that's when y'all got to put the comments below and say, no Mo, this is really how this is really what's going on, because from what I observe with Aquarius men who I'm not even in relationships with, is that they're not big on keeping up with people on the phone or on social media. Like, no, they'll like your picture and shit like that, but they ain't trying to be putting comments and going on and on. No, that's Aquarius female does that, but not no Aquarius man. Not from what I observe. No. Aquarius man can go months and months without talking to you and hit you up on some, hey, what you doing? These are men that are going to move so slow in a relationship. He going to be about 50, 60 years old by the time he asks you to marry him. But that's just my observation. But anyways, yeah, so after this dude done ate the box in the elevator, I'm hitting him up, but he's giving me like those slow responses. I'm like, well, damn, was really good. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to get with you. You know, what's up? So I want to say maybe 3 or 4 days later, he comes to work. Now, usually we would work different schedules. He worked in the morning. Like I said, I'm a closer. So this particular day, he was closing 2, I believe. And I had texted him, I think, the night before. We were texting a little bit, and then he just blanked out again, as usual, and just stopped texting. So when I saw him the next day at work, he was with his cousin. His cousin worked there, too, as a supervisor. They were all supervisors because they got, you know, they got a hookup on being supervisors at this job. But his cousin shows up with him, and you know, I'm trying to talk to him, but without the cousin really getting in our business. And he was kind of like giving me the cold shoulder. And that's when I was like, well, damn, you know, you know, you didn't call me back last night. He was like, I told you I was busy. Let me tell you, Aquarius men, something. And men, period. Don't ever fucking talk to me like that. I don't give a damn what you got going on. Don't ever fix your mouth to talk to me like that. At that point, it was over. I was like, fuck that Aquarius. I don't give a damn. Whatever the fuck goes on with his ass, he can bye. So, I'm telling you, that's just rude. So, he was on something. Oh, I told you I was busy. I ain't gonna lie, my feelings was so hurt because I was really feeling him. But at the same time, I knew that I was like, you need to back the fuck off because he obviously don't feel the same. And so, you know, after that, I was that whole day, I was kind of out of it. And it was funny because his cousin walked past me over at the shade shop. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. That looked like a, what, anyways. But his cousin walked by me by the shade store, and when he walked by, I noticed him looking at me, and he was kind of looking at me like he was trying to read me, like, oh, she looked like she's sad. You feel me? Like he was going to go run back to him and be like, damn, what you did to her? Because she over there looking sad than a motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure I was looking sad because I didn't know how to interpret what was going on. Like, how could somebody eat my box out like that in the elevator at work and then after that act like nothing ever happened? That's how he genuinely wanted to be, like nothing happened. And for me, it was like, no, I don't want it to be nothing happened because I like you. So we need to act like me at work, me and you is us. Because I don't want these other bitches thinking they can get in where they fit in. You feel me? Because I don't know about other Capricorn women, but it seems like every time I like a dude, that's when all the other girls start coming out of the woodwork liking him. I'm like, well, damn, why I can't never have nothing for myself? It seems like every time I like a dude, bitches always got to come out the woodworks liking him now. Nobody was saying nothing about him before. Nobody was trying to flirt with him. But now it's like I'm seeing other bitches flirt with him now. Everything just making me upset.